my things.
What if two of the most terrifying clowns in horror history crossed paths? Not a joke, not a prank, but a full-blown nightmare collision where only one walks away. On one side, you have Pennywise the Dancing Clown, an ancient cosmic horror that feeds on fear itself. On the other, Art the Clown, a sadistic, near-immortal slasher who turns human suffering into performance art. This isn't just a fight. It's cosmic horror versus grindhouse brutality, reality-warping terror versus relentless, gory persistence. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. Today, we're breaking down one of the most requested horror versus battles ever, Pennywise versus Art the Clown. We're going deep. Origins, appearances, kill styles, powers, weaknesses, and finally, the ultimate question everyone wants answered. Who actually wins if these two nightmare fuel icons go head-to-head? Stick around till the end, because once you see how uneven this matchup really is, you might never look at clowns the same way again.
You are not my father.
Origins and backstory. Pennywise, also known as It or Bob Gray, isn't a serial killer, a demon, or even a monster in the usual sense. Pennywise is an ancient cosmic entity that existed long before Earth itself. In Stephen King's mythology, It crash-landed on Earth millions of years ago and settled beneath what would become Derry, Maine. Pennywise is tied into King's wider multiverse, connected to the Deadlights and opposed by cosmic forces like Matarin the Turtle. Every 27 years, It awakens to feed, primarily on children, because children's fear is more potent and flavorful. The clown form isn't its true shape. It's just a mask, carefully designed to attract victims before horrifying them. Art the Clown, on the other hand, begins much smaller in scale. In the first Terrifier, Art appears to be a human serial killer stalking victims on Halloween night. He's mute, sadistic, and terrifyingly playful, but initially he feels grounded, like a slasher villain taken to the extreme. As the series progresses, especially in Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3, it becomes clear Art is more than human. He's resurrected by a demonic force, represented by the Little Pale Girl, and later revealed to be a vessel or chosen champion for a powerful hellish entity. By the time of Terrifier 3, Art is effectively a demonic agent who cannot stay dead, empowered by something ancient and evil, but still rooted in hell rather than the cosmos. Appearance and presence. Visually, Pennywise and Art both master clown aesthetics in completely different ways. Pennywise embodies the classic nightmare clown, a bright silver suit with orange pom-poms, white face paint, exaggerated red hair, and painted smile that never quite feels right. Bill Skarsgård's portrayal adds unsettling body language, childlike speech patterns, and sudden monstrous shifts. Pennywise looks like something that belongs at a birthday party, which makes him infinitely more disturbing when the mask drops and the teeth come out. Art the Clown strips all that color away. He's black and white, grimy, silent, and dead-eyed. His tiny hat, pale makeup, and fixed grin make him look like a living corpse dressed as a clown. David Howard Thornton's performance relies entirely on physical acting, facial expressions, exaggerated movements, and pantomime. Art feels real, like a deranged killer you could actually encounter, while Pennywise feels like a nightmare that shouldn't exist at all. Kill counts and kill styles. Pennywise doesn't rack up flashy on-screen body counts the way modern slashers do, but that doesn't mean he's less deadly. Over centuries, Pennywise has killed thousands of people in Derry. His true weapon isn't brute force, it's fear. Pennywise stalks victims, studies them, and manifests their deepest phobias. He doesn't just kill the body, he breaks the mind first. The kill itself is often quick once the fear has fully matured. Art the Clown is the opposite. Art is infamous for some of the most extreme gore in modern horror cinema. The Terrifier films are notorious for long, brutal, sadistic kill sequences that push audience tolerance to the limit. Art doesn't need fear to function. He enjoys pain for its own sake. He mutilates, dismembers, and tortures victims with theatrical glee. The infamous bedroom scene in Terrifier 2 alone cemented Art as one of the most vicious slasher villains ever put on screen. Powers and abilities. This is where the gap between these two becomes massive. Pennywise's power set is borderline unfair. He can shapeshift into anything, including abstract fears and monstrous forms. He creates illusions that physically harm people, manipulates minds, induces hallucinations, and becomes invisible to adults. Pennywise has super strength, extreme speed, regeneration, teleportation, and localized reality warping abilities within Derry. His most devastating weapon is the Deadlights, an eldritch force that drives victims insane or kills them instantly if they stare too long. Pennywise isn't just powerful, he's conceptual, existing beyond normal physical rules. Art's abilities are far more grounded, but still terrifying. He possesses supernatural immortality through demonic resurrection, extreme durability, a high-level healing factor, and superhuman strength. He shrugs off gunshots, stabbings, explosions, and even decapitation. His body can function in impossible ways, and he carries an endless supply of weapons. Later films hint at dream manipulation and deeper demonic abilities, but art still relies heavily on physical violence and tools rather than reality manipulation. Weaknesses and limitations. Pennywise's biggest weakness is belief. Fear empowers him, but courage and ridicule weaken him. The Losers Club defeats Pennywise by refusing to be afraid, attacking his ego, and exploiting the rules that govern his existence. Rituals and opposing cosmic forces can also harm or contain him, but these methods are rare and specific. Art's weakness is far more straightforward, but also harder to access. He can't be permanently killed by conventional means. His only confirmed counter is the magical sword wielded by Sienna, designed specifically to combat the demon empowering him. Without that weapon or similar divine intervention, Art simply keeps coming back. The head-to-head scenario. So, what happens when these two finally meet? In a neutral setting with no prep, Art would likely attack immediately. Guns, blades, traps, everything he has would come out fast and brutally. Pennywise wouldn't rush. He'd observe, analyze, and manipulate the environment. Even if Art feels no fear, Pennywise doesn't actually need fear to fight. Fear just makes it easier. Art could absolutely damage Pennywise's clown form, mutilating it in spectacular fashion, but Pennywise would simply regenerate, shapeshift, or abandon that form entirely. Art's weapons are useless against a being that can teleport, turn intangible, or warp reality. The Deadlights alone could end the fight instantly, overwhelming Art's mind or erase him from reality. Even Art's resurrection doesn't guarantee victory. Pennywise operates on a cosmic scale, capable of consuming souls or trapping beings beyond conventional dimensions. Art might keep coming back, but Pennywise could remove him from the game entirely. Our nerdy thoughts. In terms of raw power, Pennywise dominates this matchup. Art the Clown is a nightmare slasher powered by hell, but Pennywise is an eldritch god wearing a clown mask. Art is scarier in a visceral, realistic way, while Pennywise is terrifying on a conceptual level. That's why this fight overwhelmingly favors Pennywise. Art might win a round through sheer brutality, but in the long run, Pennywise takes this battle 9 times out of 10. That said, if these two ever teamed up, horror as a genre might never recover. But in a one-on-one fight, the Cosmic Clown takes it. What do you think? Pennywise or Art? Drop your pick in the comments, hit like if you're team Cosmic Horror, and subscribe for more insane horror matchups. Stay scared, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm done being scared!
I can't hear you! What? No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.